Hi everyone, I'm Carrie for Virtual Bastion, and thank you for coming back for more Neverwinter. Yes, this series features my solo adventures in the MMO Neverwinter, which I am playing here on the PlayStation 4. Currently, I am working my way through the Tower District, which has been overcome by Orcs. Oh my goodness, I have so many things that I have to do. I'm collecting shards for Sabella back in the Protector's Enclave. And now I have to inspect, inspect Peddler's Path barricades and recover a lost dispatch from a courier bag. Okay, so before I do that, I think I'm going to take a little detour into the Fallen Tower Tavern because there's a tiny quest in here that we can pick up. And I am all about picking up as many as many little bits of experience as I possibly can, because my goal with this playthrough is to get my Guardian Fighter here to level 70. Oh, I participated in a contest apparently. I think I mentioned that the last time, that occasionally these contests will pop up in the various adventuring zones that you happen to be in. If you win, you get, or if you collect more of something than everybody else, you get rewards. If you collect something, you still get rewards. So, in any event, I said there's a small quest inside the Fallen Tower Tavern, and it is here with this barmaid.
Got a lot of thirsty patrons today. Hey, got a minute? I've got orders to fill and my servers disappeared on me. The tavern's packed today and I don't have time to be running around bringing people drinks. If you can deliver these beers for me, I'll make it worth your while.
I'll take it. I get experience and a little money. So we take the mugs and then we deliver them to the folks with the diamonds over their heads. It's very simple. There we go. Beer 1, beer 2. All right. Beer 3. Good to see you. Yep. There we go. And 4 and 5 are here. He does. Okay. And then excellent. All right. So that completed that. And then we will return to the barmaid.
What'll you have? Thanks for the help. No one gave you any trouble, right? Sometimes things get a little rough around here, but the ones bringing the drinks are usually safe.
Well, I suppose that makes sense. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's complete that. And then I'm going to take just a minute here because I'm remembering that I received that a bit of mail concerning the guard duty thing, which I collected from one of the guards here. But I also just want to see very quickly what that other, because I picked up another bit of mail, or another bit was sent to me. And I just want to read where this person is, because I'll have to, I think, visit them. So yeah, half-elves have a vital role to play. Meet me in the Tower District, the ruins of what was once the market square. Okay. And let's see. And close that. All right. So we haven't, I don't think we've yet opened the market square section yet. So I'll have to keep an eye out for a random half-elf with a quest to give. I think that's where we're at with that. All right. So inspecting the barricades, that's part of the guard duty Yeah. Guard duty quest line. Okay, so that one's good. And let's see if we can find another one. There should be one. I'm looking at all the oh, goodness gracious. I forgot that there were magic orcs that are very powerful. And, oh, there we go. That one, well, they're not too powerful. Powerful enough. All right, so I was looking for a barricade. There we go. So that was the second barricade. And, oh, this is recovering the lost dispatch. Great. Okay, so that's that. In the meantime, there are still other barricades to inspect. Oh, and as well, continuing to pick up shards. Oh, I did not even see you there. Okay, so there's the third barricade. And I was going to say, it looks like there's somebody here to talk to.
Shh, they'll hear you. My mistress sent me out here to gather up her lost specimens, but I've just discovered I have a terrible fear of getting killed by orcs. I think I'm safe here, but I dare not go out there. I don't suppose you'd gather the specimens for me and take them to Riftel Farsight. She found these fiery bugs on the slopes of Mount Hotenow. She calls them her elemental weevils. I'm sure she'll reward you for returning them. Careful picking them up, though. They are hot.
All right, so... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I have to find elemental weevils now. But wasn't that character's name Riftel Farsight? It was! All right, so that's who I'm looking for this particular... whatever that item of mail has to do with anything. We'll find out. Oh! I was not paying attention to anything. And... good. All right, so I'm noticing now that definitely when I have that combat, oh my goodness, I don't even remember what it's called now. I don't want to stand here too long. Combat challenge. When that thing is active, I actually do stuff while I'm blocking, which is good. All right, so I'm sorry. I'm getting all kinds of distracted. So I'm looking for elemental weevils. I am still looking for orb shards. Oh, and there we go. Done. There's another weevil. And I have to deliver this dispatch, but not before I do what else I need to do. So there's another weevil. Okay, great. Oh my gosh, and I leveled up. Sweet. Okay, so still within where I need to be. For most of these quests where you have to find something, like in this case the weevils, your map down below, down right, will show you the area that you generally need to be in. I found that that's kind of just like, it's kind of just an idea. Very often, some things you'll find, like I guarantee there are probably at least a few weevils hiding that are outside that blue circle that disappeared since I found them all. There we go. And I'm not doing so well. For some reason, I was trying out the combat challenge power. See, now it's slowly depleting since I have it. There we go. Active. It doesn't affect the encounter powers, though. I can still use those, and I should, because I am not. Oh! Hey, okay, so I think, did we do last time the scrying stone challenge or whatever it was in the Enclave? So I said that there, as the quest giver and I, said that those stones are actually hidden throughout each of the levels, and that just happened to be one that I can't remember if I found it before, but I found it there. I imagine that you probably get something for finding all of them, but you know, we'll leave that for now, for the moment. As I think I said, I've never actively gone searching for them, but they are there. Ooh, now I'm almost 10 away from the orbs that I need to collect, the orb shards rather, and with them I'll be able to start a campaign. It's a small campaign compared to other campaigns that are in the game. That's all right. It's good. Ah, see, that's 31. Now I only have to find 9 more. All right, but for the moment, probably more enemies over here. Oops, so we'll see if these guys happen to give me anything exciting. Perhaps. I'm thinking just another orb shard, maybe. But nope, just a little bit of money. Okay, so. We're going to head up here. We're going to talk to Captain Janros. He's right there.
Ready to help?
And we're going to turn in a couple quests.
Those dispatches contained important information. It's a good thing the Orcs were more concerned with waylaying our people for treasure than they were with these papers.
Fair enough. I will turn in this one.
With a guard in one of our temporary corporal positions? Excellent. Your report on the barricade status will be extremely helpful.
All right. All right, so we'll pick up 2 more quests from him.
At this point, our chief objective is to contain the Orcs here in the Tower District and to prevent them from spreading further. We have people guarding the gates and manning the walls to ensure that the many arrows can't move into any other districts in force. Every so often, however, the Orcs attempt to undermine or otherwise destroy the district walls. There have been reports of just such activity on the wall to the southwest. Go there and inspect it for signs of damage. Then return here, so I can assess whether an engineering crew will need to be sent.
All right, I can do that.
Dispatch you recovered from the dead courier. The Orcs are not the only problems we have around here. There are reports of a holdout Nasher rebel cell, led by a half-orc called Nevrim, operating in the sewers underneath Merchant Square. Nevrim suspected of shady dealings with the Many Arrows tribe, undermining the safety of the city. We need you to head into the Merchant Square sewers and defeat this upstart before he becomes another Karzal.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, that I can do. Now, let's see. This guy has something to say. Ah, the relic hunt.
Tower District was once the center of commerce for Neverwinter. The merchants who lived here worshipped Joaquin, the goddess of wealth. Many merchants had private shrines to Joaquin, with a golden cornucopia at the center to bless them with riches. When the cataclysm struck Neverwinter, many of these relics were lost. They are an important part of the history of the city and should be recovered. Help us reclaim these lost relics by participating in the relic hunt event.
All right, I'll accept it. Unfortunately, I participated in it once, but it did not take at that point. I may or may not do that right right now. It depends on where I am and what I'm doing and when the contest happens to show up again. All right, so I am now level 16, you guys. And let's see, I am going to, so I can't yet level anything up to 3. I still am working on level 2. So I'm going to go ahead and, do I have anything else up here? No, those are all level 2. I think I'm going to upgrade my enhanced mark class feature. Okay. And I am going to upgrade armor specialization this feat again. Thank you very much. Now, since I'm over here, this is Riftel. She's the one who sent me that letter and for whom I found those elemental weevils.
How are you, friend? Oh, thank you for returning my elemental weevils. They were extremely difficult to procure. Even more so now that Hope knows a volcanic ruin. And don't worry about Jared. She needs to learn to get herself out of difficult situations, and there's no teacher like experience.
Well, okay then. All right, now this pertains to that letter I received.
Most of the mercenaries out here think me mad for trying to forge alliances with half-orc barbarians. I really can't quite wrap my head around it. These barbarians, the Proudfist tribe, are currently retained by the Many Arrows. Though the Proudfists fight against Neverwinter now, I believe they could be convinced to abandon their cruel masters and join us in freedom. There's just one problem. They don't trust me. It seems my timidity makes me appear weak. Perhaps you could convince them that Neverwinter is stronger than the Many Arrows.
I can try.
History is our greatest teacher.
Interesting. Okay, so let's see. There's something else notifying me. It's another special quest. All right. So, obtaining a companion.
Very impressed with the work you've been doing on behalf of the city. The road ahead will be tough to travel solo. There is a man, Dale Anashok, who runs a business here in the Enclave, supplying adventurers with companions. He can explain it all to you in more detail, if you're interested. Visit with Bale at the Grand Emporium and learn about companions. I've arranged to have him supply you with one free of charge as a reward for all your hard work.
Okay. That's nice. And enchantments, yes.
You are certain to acquire a number of beneficial enchantments and artifacts. But did you know that these items can grow and evolve into even more powerful forms? You should visit the Sage Brada. She can tell you more about how to improve your items. You'll find her at the Sage Shop in Protector's Enclave.
All right. Okay, so we'll close that out. Okay, so is that it? Is there anything else? No, I'm all leveled up. So, oh my goodness. I still have a lot of stuff to do, so I should have checked my inventory, but I'm not going to because I want to go to the Merchant Square sewers. Who doesn't want to do that? All right. Well, I can probably check it here as well. In we go. Entering the sewers. Oh my goodness. And I'm going after Car Nevram, correct? Wow. This is moving along at a speedy pace. Okay, so... Or it feels that way, which is great. Which is great. So... Let's see. Oh! Oh my goodness. And I stepped right into a stupid trap. Ugh. All right. Oh, I got an unidentified pair of boots. Interesting. All right, so I am going to try to fight my way through this injury, although I got injured again. That's what I mean. Like, it's far too... I'm just so impatient. Now, I am probably going to have to use an injury kit. Otherwise... I'm gonna take too much damage for me to maintain. So let's just use one. All right, and that took away. I'm not injured anymore. Sometimes it takes the game a minute to figure that out. But I'll try to be more careful. The other thing is, and that's it's one of the funny dangers about following your sparkly trail, is that sometimes it leads you right through traps. Like here, I'm pretty sure there's a trap right there, a little hole in the wall, and the thing is that I don't know exactly how to avoid it. Oh, and that didn't work. I was trying to go around. All right, well now I will just have to deal with this injury until I get to a campfire. I should be okay. I did use a health potion there. And again, I have to make better use of the powers that I have at my disposal rather than just hacking away at everything. And remember that I can now block and deal damage, which is good. There we go. It's not the most It's not the prettiest move. It is funny. There's nothing in this game that's particularly ugly. At least not that I've found. I mean, it looks really, really good. But I have, with a couple of characters, and most recently with the Rogue, because that's the one that's most fresh in mind, there are a couple of moves that just look really ungainly. And part of it might be because my Rogue is a dwarf. She just looks a little out of balance sometimes. Though I suspect that's not necessarily why. Ooh, I wanted to examine something, but I have people to deal with. And if I block... Still working on my finesse there. Oh, thanks. Bottle of malt something. Whiskey. All right, so are there any more traps? There is one there that I think one of the enemies actually engaged, which does happen. So I think that's, in terms of working with the powers that I have, probably marking my enemies first is what I want to do, because I then do more damage to them. Now I still have to be careful, and I'm in a situation now where my health is kind of low. Alright. And I think there's actually a treasure chest over here. So I'm going to take the risk. Ooh! That dispatched them quickly enough. Ah, some more health potions. One of which I'm going to go ahead and use right now. Alright, so... Again, keeping an eye out for traps. Safe so far. Ooh, that was actually... that was smart on their part. I never would have seen the guys on the side. Oh, and there's Mr. Nevrum. Looking just as nasty as ever. Alright, so he is my goal here. I'm just going to go ahead and use everything that I can to try to take him down, while watching my health. Okay, he's done. Good, good, good. And got a couple more enemies to finish off. Oh, there are two of them there. All right. And that's it. The Foe Biter. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. And Vanguard's Grief. So I got some new boots. Ooh. All right, I'm going to go to my inventory right quick. And I haven't mentioned it before, but I'll mention very quickly. Where's the ones I got? There's the Vanguard's Greaves. Those are much better than my Adventurer's Greaves. And they're a green item. And in the game, I believe it goes white items are common, green items are uncommon, blue items are rare, purple items are epic, and then I think there's even something after that. They're gold items or something, and I don't know what they're called because I've not gotten that that far, quite frankly, in some of the higher level campaigns. So green is better than white, generally speaking. Blue is better than green. Purple is best of all. Basically, but that doesn't always mean that it's better. The game really goes by the item level to say it's recommended, but depending on what it equips, it may or may not be better than what you currently have equipped. So, like in the case of the Foe Biter here, it actually has reduced power, but it gives me both recovery and armor penetration, which the Cleaving Longsword does not. So I think I'm going to go ahead and equip it. And, oh, look at this. So my Adventurer 3 reward is now available to open. And I got some more stuff. Stone of Health. Identification scrolls, of course. More injury kits, yes. I got a better healing potion. So the basic ones are only 1,000, and this is 2,000 HP. So that's very nice. And since I have, now let me just make sure. Since I have these identification scrolls, I have some things here that I can identify. So let's identify a few things. A smiting helmet. So I don't have a helmet on yet. So I'm going to go ahead and equip that too. I told you that at some point I'd be using helmets. So, because I do believe in more defense always. These greaves are not as good as what I have on. And this longsword is not quite the same. Now, since I have so many scrolls at my disposal at this moment, I am going to identify, and I may do this occasionally, things that I can't use. So anything in red is applicable to another class. But I can sell that for money later, which I am going to do, rightfully so. All right. So there we go. Yep, helmet, crazy sword. She looks all right. Okay, off we go. She may not be the prettiest guardian fighter around. But like I said, function over form in all things, especially this early in the game, when I'm still very prone to being destroyed by enemies. All right, so we're going to get back, and I'm going to heal up hopefully I'm heading to a campfire? Maybe? Oh no, actually, it's, I'm going to talk to the Proudfist tribe. So one member of this tribe.
Nothing but mud and cowards around here.
Oh, Will?
You wish us to abandon the many arrows? You ask us to risk much. How do I know I can trust you? If you wish to gain so much of our trust, you must prove you are worthy soul. We will test you, and if you pass our 3 tests, perhaps we will listen.
Alrighty, what do you want me to do? First, a test of strength.
The leader of my tribe, it falls to me to look on our strength. Our allies must too be strong. If you wish to prove yourself to me, you could best back Slaphead, an ogre who guards the roads nearby. He is monstrously strong in body, but as I am sure you half-elves know, there is more than one kind of strength. Demonstrate yours, and you will gain my respect.
Oh, okay. All right. And let's see, another member of the Proudfist tribe.
I've heard your name on the wind, seen your face in the waters. Tell me, stranger, why have you come?
I'm come for your test of wisdom.
They sent you to me to prove your wisdom? Well, the truth is, half-elf, you have nothing to prove here, for I know you already. My visions show me much, and they tell me that you will help guide the Proudfist tribe to glory beyond our wildest dreams. You have my support, half-elf, as it was destined. I will tell Hogan that I trust you, but I do have a task you can assist me with. If we are to join your new Neverwinter, your guards must be informed whose side we are on. Please go to your Captain Janros and tell him that we are not your enemy.
All right. That's all I have to do? Or anyway, let's talk to the third guy.
Fools! So you'd like to earn our respect? Hogan respects strength most, and Chalik respects wisdom. But me? I respect guile and cunning above all. There are so many things that go overlooked in the world. Little things kept even in plain sight. I delight in hiding little caches of trinkets right under the noses of our orc allies. If you can find 3 such trinkets, I will be impressed.
Okay. Oh boy. All right. So there we go. And shoot, I'm still injured. But that's okay. I feel pretty confident in what it is I have to do. And I still have to collect orbs. So, you know. And I still have a pretty good number of health potions at my disposal. And I'm level 17. Okay. That's great. That's great. That's great. All right. So let's see. So I've still... Oh, I only need a few more orbs. Not that many. Ooh, I am not doing well. And I know that's partially because I'm injured. Just taking a lot of damage easily. Alright, but there's a trinket. So I've got to find these trinkets. And I'm just being super stubborn about about this. Let me use one of my injury kits. Alright. At least then I won't be as squishy. Alright, so there's another cache. Okay, that one worked. It took a minute to activate. And now I have to find the third one. Oh, not that far away. He didn't hide them very well. Ah, that's too funny. Alright. Yeah, you know, I am noticing just slightly that this particular sword that I equipped is not as powerful as the previous one. So, you know, you decide. It's when changing out weapons and armor, it's really up to you. Again, just because something is a better item level does not necessarily mean it's better. I think the idea is that it should, and you can easily, I mean, I don't know, the game's pretty forgiving, I think. In terms of not punishing you for perhaps not being as good as whatever you might expect of yourself within the game, if that makes any sense. Oh no! Sorry, I'm trying to defeat Bag Slabhead. Oh my gosh. And I can't be blocking at that point. There we go. Ooh! No! I'm I'm happy to have such wonderful blocking abilities, but truly, I wish I had just more maneuverability. So, which I won't get with this class. So, you know, what can you do? You go with the hand that you're dealt, and things might get better. It's still really early in the game. So we'll turn in the test of guile.
Yes, these are the trinkets. You have done well. Or you've covered your failures better. Either one is enough for me. I will tell Hogan that I am satisfied.
All right. And then this guy.
You have defeated Thag, have you? Well, that does alter matters in your favor.
Okay. All right, so these guys are done. So that's nice. So just to reiterate, that was a quest line that was only given to me because I'm playing as a half-elf. If you're not playing as a half-elf, that line will not show up for you, but another line might, depending on what you're playing as. All right, so we're going to return to Janros for a couple things.
Fine work. Khan Nevrim was a nasty piece of work.
Yes, he was. Let me turn in this other quest.
Say those half-orc barbarians will join our fight. Well, if they left you unharmed, then I'm willing to speak to them. My soldiers will be informed not to shoot the Proudfists on sight.
Well, that's nice. Okay. All right, so he had a couple other things for me as well.
The Many Arrows Orcs have vicious warband leaders who whip them up into a frenzy to attack our people. If we take out these Orc taskmasters, we can decrease the Orc attacks in the area.
Okay, so Orc taskmasters and...
The Many Arrows Orcs have been aggressively encroaching on the area. They've gone so far as to plunder crates from some of our supply lines. If the Neverwinter Guard is to protect the city, we need to get those supplies back.
Fair enough. All right. So I'm going to stop in the fire here because I do have to heal. And I did level up. So... and now I'm going to upgrade my terrifying impact daily power. And remember that I should use that. And I'm going to close out my armor specialization. Okay, so let's see. Let me just take a quick look at my inventory. Oh, I've gathered up a couple other things, including a ring. You can wear rings and amulets. So this will give me plus 29 life steal. I'm going to go ahead and equip that because I don't have a single ring equipped. And I'm just going to go ahead and identify these other things. I can't use them. They're not for my class. And I can also invoke. Excellent. So we'll close that. And let's see. Since I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and sell some things. Just emptying out my inventory. I don't need that or that or that. I tend to just kind of sell anything I know I don't need, especially if it's white or green. Blue stuff I'm more reluctant to sell. And I saw that I actually received a refining bag. Oh, it gave me a coupon too. Sorry, not really interested in that. And I can also sell my lockboxes. I don't really intend to open any. I suppose I might. Oh, I can also sell this random bit of treasure that I got. You're supposed to be able to go up to your stores, go into your stores and be able to sell all the treasure, the junk that you find, by hitting square. But I've noticed that that's not really been working very well lately. So, anyway, the bounties. So I've been collecting these Many Arrows insignia, and each zone has its own bounty things that you can collect, and you can trade them in for items. So I've already collected 5 of these particular insignia. I'm going to complete that quest. And if I go to the store, see, I have 24 insignia, which mean that I can buy 2 treasure caches. And I may be able to select more. So if I go into my inventory and I open them, see, it gave me 2 unidentified amulets, and if I identify them, so I have one that will give me 36 recovery, and one that will give me 36 defense. Ooh, I don't know which one's better. I'm going to pick the defense. I tend toward things that give me defense because I am rather twitchy when I play, and I'm not so good yet at really either surviving these bigger battles or, excuse me, or learning when to get out of the way. Okay, so I have to recover supply caches, so that's one thing to do. And I have to do away with 5 orc taskmasters. This guy happens to be one right here. So that's one down. Still collecting shards. And I can recover this crate. So that's my first of 10. Oh, there's one up there too. I see it just sparkling away. Let's recover that. Okay. And let's see. Oh, there's one over there. Whoa, now the game's being funky. I don't know what this giant unfortunate wing is, but yeah. That was the game being glitchy. And I'm trying to get out of battle mode. There we go. I wanted to collect that. And there was another crate over here. So actually killing one of those enemies gave me a crate automatically. Oh gosh, there's another one here. Sometimes, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Choking. Sometimes in these levels, like when you have to find things like this, recover 10 supply crates, you'll find them kind of right next to each other. And sometimes they're really spread out. So, got lucky there. So now I only have 4 more to go. And I am sorry, there is like a frog in my throat. Oh my gosh. That's not good. I'll have to take a break after this video. My voice is not holding up very well. Okay, so now I can't forget that I'm still looking for task masters. And there's another crate. Oh, I'm almost done with shards. My goodness, thank God. That there were, at least with a couple different playthroughs, where just, I mean, nobody seemed to drop the orbs when I needed them. Okay, now that was a really good instance of blocking. All right. So that crate is done. And oh, actually, I collected another one. I see another one over there. Thankfully, they're nice and plentiful. And thankfully, also, this area is not teeming with other players. So, getting through this, I feel like it's going maybe a little quicker than not. So that's good. All right, so now we still have one more crate to find. And I see one over here. And I still have to deal with task masters. So this will only be my second one of them all. And all right. Supply crate. Excellent. So, yeah. All right. So that's the 10 supply crates. And now I have to find 3 more task masters. Oh gosh. Are you one? Yeah, they tend to be around sort of your minion type characters. I was not hitting anything. Come on now.
You have collected all you need to complete a campaign task. Open the benign order of the Third Eye campaign and complete the Sort the Shards task.
All right. I do want to do that, but I want to get out of this out of the immediate danger. Because as it is, this is not a game where you could just sort of pause your actions in the middle of what you're doing, wherever you are. If you're in an enemy zone and you happen to be in a spot where they respawn, they will just start attacking you, even if you happen to pause your actions. Now, oh, more orbs? Well, I thought that they would stop sparkling once I collected them all, but maybe I have to start the campaign first. Oh, I think this will be my last taskmaster. Yeah, you don't just want to be out in the open when the game decides it's going to respawn a bunch of enemies around you. safer to get your stuff done at campfires. All right, so that'll bring me back to Janros, I think, is where I need to go. Whoops. Oh, attracting too much attention. I suppose I could have gotten on my horse and ridden away, but... Oh! That was dumb. I didn't really want to use my daily power at that point, but I did. Ah, well. Alright, so I have to... Oh! It's leading me back here. Right, because I talked to him and I have to tell her that I talked to Janros.
You have conducted yourself with wisdom and humility. You have my support, half-elf.
Well, thank you. That's good. Okay, so... Oh. So now I talk to him again? Yes.
You wish us to change our allegiance, to cast off the shackles of the many arrows? We have chafed too long under full-blood oppression, and we are ready to fight for our freedom. Your words have convinced me that my tribe may be accepted in Neverwinter, and I will trust you. There is just one last thing that I will ask of you. The many arrows overseer responsible for us will be arriving shortly with his warriors. Join us in the glorious battle for our freedom. Shed blood with the Proudfists.
All right. Burn the many arrows totem. And is that it? Wait, I don't have to fight. Oh! It's like, wait, I don't have to fight anything? Of course not. That actually brought the enemies into the fray. Oh, that was simple enough, I suppose. We'll talk to him again.
You have worked to earn our trust and forge a friendship between our peoples. When Neverwinter needs us, we will come.
Oh. That's awesome. Now that's that quest line complete. Excellent. Alright, so we're going to head back. And now I think I still have that hunting the relics quest, so well, let's turn this in.
The Orcs are still dangerous without their taskmasters, but we've weakened them for the time being.
Yep, okay.
Thank you.
And
The supplies will prove invaluable in our conflicts with the Orcs.
great. Oh my gosh, level 18!
Press options, select powers, and then buy or reassign a daily power.
Alright.
Kartok Paingiver is one of the Orc warband leaders responsible for the takeover of Merchant Square. His soldiers have taken over the old Merchant Guild Hall. We need you to go in and take him down.
Alright, that's pretty simple. Okay, so before I do that, now let me stand in my fire here. And what I'm going to level up. Yay, that's awesome. Still not there yet. But maybe I will choose a different... choose a different encounter power, because I like this knee breaker. Sounds kind of all right. Break your target's knee, dealing damage over time and temporarily slowing them. Let's try it out. So I'm going to take that and I'm actually going to replace Lunging Strike. It's all about just testing out different things. And in the meantime, I can also select another feat. So I have to select something from either Distracting Shield or Shielded Resurgence. When affected by a control power. When you guard an attack. Let's do that. I'm trying to use guard more. Use my guard power more. And, oh, and I can also start that Sorting the Shards campaign. Okay. So here we go. So if we go into our campaigns list, I'm looking for the Benign Order of the Third Eye. And there we go. So there's the line of things that we have to complete. And first is the Sort the Shards. So we'll start that. That takes 10 seconds. I'm going to wait. All right, completed that. So now we have 40 sorted orbs. Oh my gosh. Look for new tasks. Now, this is locked because we have to go back to Sibella and go talk to her. So the campaigns are neat. That's kind of the path they follow, is that you do have to do something and then wait to do something else. The only issue with them, I suppose, is that most of them are time gated. So, you know, you have to do a certain series of tasks within 20 hours, and then you have to wait another 20 hours or 15 minutes or 30 minutes, whatever it happens to be. So, anyway, we will eventually return to Sibella and go back to the Protector's Enclave. But first, we are going to the Merchant Guild Hall. Now, I think I mentioned that I still might have that Hunting the Relics quest open. And now the contest is picked up again. Let me just see really quickly. Where's my journal? Yeah, Hunting the Relics. The guild hall is right here, so I don't know that I really want to go hunting for relics right now. Let me just see if any happen to be hiding around here. Usually they're kind of in the far off corners. Very good. All right. But again, I'm not that motivated to go looking all over the place for him. I might be able to finish the guild hall and still have time. If not, I might just abandon the quest and not worry about it. Experience is nice, but I'm also, you know, I don't want to get too stuck at any one level. Some of these zones are much larger than others, and now I'm sort of back at the beginning. All right, let's just go to the guild hall and defeat Kartok Paingiver. Is that his name? Yeah, I don't want to get too bogged down in some of these smaller quests. So, all right. Ultimately, the experience I get from this will be greater than what I get from hunting relics. So, all right, here we are in the guild hall, and we have to go off and fight our way through. All right. That was pretty simple. Again. Yeah. Using her guard. All right. See, it's not the most graceful looking guarding stance. But what can you do? It works. We're just doling out the pain. All right, so off we go. And I think I get a cool belt for completing this. We'll gather up some things there, some treasure to sell, some quartz to eventually refine. Oh, shoot. Picked up a bit of floor and set myself on fire. Okay, so that's why it's good defense is important, quite honestly. Oh, I haven't even tried my new knee breaker. I can't even get close enough to anybody to try it. Although I guess I did. I see that it needs to recharge. Sometimes in the middle of battle, it's just like, it's hard to see exactly what you're doing. Oh, I can't. Yeah. I was stuck in guard mode. And how do I get out of it? There we go. Alright, through and through. And the quest is leading me to a door, but I already know that I need to defeat this guy before I can get through it. Yeah, I need that key. I need that key that he dropped. Otherwise the game will tell you that you have to get the key first. Alright, so there's the moneylender's key. That's what I need. And I'm going to open this. What's in here? Yep, take that. And we'll go back through and we'll open the door. I need to open. I'm going to use a health potion because I don't remember what's coming up. Except... Oh, there he is! Kartok Pain Giver. Alrighty. Well... use a daily power. Oh, I see, okay. I'll have to take him mano a mano, so to speak. Yes. Ah, there we go. That was not so bad. All right, stop guarding. All right. Oh, there are little pockets of money around here. They don't give you a ton of stuff, but, you know, every little bit helps. All right, so what do we get? Go to the Iron Skin Belt. That really helps raise our HP at this point. So let's go ahead and equip that. Where'd it go? There it is. Equip that. Ooh, I also have some unidentified armor here. I'm going to check it out. Smiting plate armor is... Well, it might be better than the magic plate in that it gives me more power, but I think I'll still take the deflection bonus at this point. And I've got some identification scrolls. They're not really burning a hole in my pocket, so to speak, but you know. Again, selling stuff is good. All right, so we're out of the guild hall, and I think we're going to turn this quest in and be done with this video, and I'm going to go take care of my throat. Oh my gosh. I don't know what it is today. Returning the pain. There we go. So, we're going to head right back up to Janros, and that might do it. I don't think that does it for this entire zone, but it might be it for this particular section.
Let me tell you about the relic hunt contest.
All right. I already learned about that. Thank you.
Well done. Defeating Kartok will be a huge setback to the Orc advance. Carry on.
And he's got something else to say.
Invaluable in our struggle against the Orcish threat. Now, it's time to take the fight to the heart of the enemy.
Our scouts found a path to the cloak tower through a wall breach to the southeast. Follow the path east and meet with Private Quickfoot. Then through the breach to meet with Scout Galen. They'll brief you on the next tasks.
All right, so much to do. But for right now, we're going to take a pause. This has been fun, and next time we are going to spy the cloak tower. All right, you guys, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you'll come back next time for more Neverwinter. And if you, would take a moment, why not, to check out all the other videos that we have up here on Virtual Bastion's YouTube channel. To find us elsewhere, we are at virtualbastion.com. We're on Twitter at Virtual Bastion, and you can find us at Facebook. Facebook.com/Virtual Bastion. Take care, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.